Honorable Senators, I wish to report to the Senate that I have, pursuant to Standing Order 48-4, received a message from the Speaker of the County Assembly of Kisii regarding the removal from office by way of impeachment of His Excellency Honorable Dr. Robert Onsare Monda, the Deputy Governor of Kisii County. The message conveyed to the Senate via letter dated Friday, 1st of March 2024, signed by the Speaker of the County Assembly of Kisii, 2nd March 2024, indicated that the County Assembly had passed the resolution to remove the Deputy Governor from office pursuant to Article 181, 1A and C of the Constitution, as read together with Section 33 of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 60 and 61 of the Kisii County Assembly Standing Orders by a majority of 53 votes out of 70 on the following grounds. 1. Gross violation of the Constitution or any other law. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor violated Articles 10, 73,000 shillings, thereby conferring a financial benefit upon himself and attempting to influence Gwasiko's hiring decision by sending Kenya shillings 100,000 to its managing director, violating Articles 10, 27, 73(2) and B, 75 and 232 of the Constitution, Section 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 24, 32 and 34 of the Leadership and Integrity Act, Section 11(1), 2A and I and C of the Public Officers and the Ethics Act, and Section 6(1)A, C, 2, 3 of the Bribery Act, and 2, unlawfully diverted county enforcement officers to work on his farm and misused the executive power to target his relatives. Ground number 3, gross misconduct. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor contravened Article 75 of the Constitution by attempting to influence the appointment process for the position of commercial manager at Gwasiko by offering a bribe to its managing director, Ms. Lucy Wahito Wachira. Grounds number 4, crimes under national law. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor breached the Bribery Act, Section 6(1)A, C, 2, 3 by soliciting and receiving bribes of Kenya shillings 800,000 shilling and sending Kenya shillings 100,000 to the managing director of Gwasiko so as to influence the award of a contract of employment to a preferred interviewee. Honorable Senators, annexed to the letter conveying this message of the County Assembly were the following documents: the motion of impeachment. Honorable Senators, kindly take your seats. I've got a long way to go still. Now, Honorable Senators, annexed to the letter conveying the decision of the County Assembly were the following documents: the motion of impeachment, the votes and proceedings, the order paper of the sitting day, notice of motion, list of signatures of members in support attached to the motion for impeachment, the Hansard recording for the 13th and 21st February 2024, a copy of a complaint letter from one Mr. Dennis Mokaya Misati to Honorable Wycliffe Siocha Gesongori, a copy of the complaint from Mr. Dennis Mokaya Misati to the Director of Ethics and an Anti-Corruption Commission, and an affidavit by Mr. Dennis Mokaya Misati in support of the allegations against the Deputy Governor, an advertisement for vacancy at Gwasiko, a shortlisting of suitable candidates for the vacancy advertised by Gwasiko, the application by Mr. Dennis Mokaya for the post of commercial manager at Gwasiko, a copy of M-Pesa statement belonging to Mr. Dennis Mukaya, an affidavit by Mr. Ruben Monda Orangi Matundura, a copy of an M-Pesa statement belonging to Ms. Lucy Wahito, a witness statement by Ms. Lucy Wahito, a copy of the public participation advertisement and the report, a witness statement by Mr. David Hagai Oyagi, a witness statement by Ms. Gladys Aminga, and lastly, a witness statement by Mr. Enoch Maranga. The letter further stated that the Hansard recordings of the assembly proceedings of the 29th February 2024 would be submitted to the Senate on Friday, 8th March 2024. Now, honorable senators, in terms of Article 181 of the Constitution, Section 33, 3A of the County Governments Act, 2012, and Standing Order 81A of the Senate Standing Orders, the Speaker of the Senate is required within 7 days after receiving notice of a resolution from the Speaker of a County Assembly to convene a meeting of the Senate to hear the charges against the Governor. Pursuant to Section 33, 3B of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 81A of the Senate Standing Orders, I hereby proceed to read the charges against the Deputy Governor of Kisii County as contained in the motion of impeachment by the County Assembly of Kisii. Charge number 1, gross violation of the Constitution or by any other law. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor violated Articles 10, 73, 75, and 232 of the Constitution of Kenya by soliciting and receiving a bribe to influence the recruitment process at the Gusii Water and Sanitation Company, Gwasiko, and 2, breached the Leadership and Integrity Act, Sections 8, 9, 10, 11, 24, 32, 34, and the Public Ethics Act, Sections 9, 11, 1, 11, 2A1, C, by compromising the integrity of a public recruitment institution for a personal gain. Charge number 2, abuse of office. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor used his position to solicit Kenya shillings 800,000, thereby conferring a financial benefit upon himself and attempting to influence Gwasiko's hiring decision by sending Kenya shillings 100,000 to its managing director, violating Articles 10, 27, 73(2) and B, 75 and 232 of the Constitution, Sections 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 24, 32, and 34 of the Leaders and Integrity Act, Sections 11, 1, 2AI, C of the Public Officers and Ethics Act, and Section 61A, C, 2 and 3 of the Bribery Act. Unlawfully diverted county enforcement officers to work on his farm and misused executive power to target his relative. Charge number 3, gross misconduct. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor contravened Article 75 of the Constitution by attempting to influence the appointment process for the position of commercial manager at Gwasiko by offering a bribe to its managing director, Ms. Lucy Wahito Washira. Charge number 4, crimes under national law. The particulars of this allegation are that the Deputy Governor breached the Bribery Act, Section 61A, C, 2 and 3 by soliciting and receiving bribes of Kenya shillings 800,000 and sending Kenya shillings 100,000 to the managing director of Gwasiko so as to influence the award of a contract of employment to a preferred interviewee. Now, honorable senators, in terms of the way forward, before I give the way forward, honorable senators, you may walk in and take your seats. Order, order, honorable senators. Kindly take your seats so that we proceed with business. Senator Murango. Senator Murango, Senator Gloria, you're totally out of order. When the chair is upstanding, you freeze. Now, honorable senators, in terms of the way forward, following the reading of the charges against the Deputy Governor, Standing Order 81B of the Senate Standing Orders as read together with Section 33, 3B of the County Governments Act give the Senate two options on how to proceed with this matter. The options are as follows. The Senate may, by resolution, appoint a special committee comprising 11 of its members to investigate the matter or investigate the matter in plenary. The Senate Majority Leader will, at the appropriate time during this sitting, give a notice of a motion for the establishment of a special committee. Should this motion be carried, the special committee will be required under Section 33(4) of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 82 of the Senate to investigate the matter and report to the Senate on whether it finds the particulars of the allegations against the Deputy Governor to have been substantiated. In the event that the motion for establishment of a special committee does not pass, the fallback position is that the Senate shall proceed to investigate and consider the matter in plenary. In this event, I will appoint the dates on which the Senate will sit in plenary to hear and determine the charges against the Deputy Governor. Honorable Senators, it is noteworthy, and I wish to emphasize to all honorable senators, that when we come to debate on the motion for establishment of the special committee, debate on the motion shall be limited to the substance of the motion, principally whether or not to establish the special committee. It will not be a debate on the substance of the impeachment or its merits, propriety, prudence, or even the constitutionality or legality of the process that have preceded the submission of this matter to the Senate. It is therefore not permissible, honorable senators, to deviate to any issues other than the motion before the Senate. In the meantime, and during the pendency of the impeachment process in the Senate, I wish to caution honorable senators to desist from publicly commenting on the merits and demerits of this impeachment motion before the Senate. Doing so will amount to anticipation of debate, which is an infringement of Standing Order 99. Therefore, honorable senators, it shall be out of order, within the meaning of Standing Order 122, for any senator to make comments, whether written or spoken, in relation to the conduct of the Deputy Governor or the impeachment process outside the confines of the impeachment proceedings, as such comments may prejudice the just outcome of this process. Now, honorable senators, this is the fourth impeachment hearing in the 13th Parliament, and the second one involving a Deputy Governor. In undertaking this mandate, the Senate will be sitting as a quasi-judicial body and will conduct investigation into the alleged infractions of the Constitution and the law, and thereafter make its determination on the matter. As such, this is a reminder that the impeachment hearing is not just a procedural formality, but a fundamental process. Senator Fonyandarua, consult in a low tone. The chair must be heard in silence. As such, this is a reminder that the impeachment hearing is not just a procedural formality, but a fundamental process that plays a crucial role in upholding the principle of democracy and good governance. This hearing is one of the most crucial oversight tools and roles of the Senate. I conclude by urging all honorable senators to exercise the highest level of responsibility on this particular matter. I thank you. Next order.